In my last video, I showed you the unboxing of the Bonfire 2.0 by Solo Stove. Here is the surround table and the enclosure shelter. It's a nice addition to my patio. Remember, you could always find the link to these products in the description below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, let's go ahead and unpack this surround. This box is quite heavy, so I imagine there's be a number of pieces that have to go together.
Let's go.
The instructions are real easy to read. All right, so the first step is going to be there's a cross brace. It looks like it goes in the bottom. These could only go one way. There's threaded nutserts in here, so all you have to do is slide these over. Line those up with the holes. I was looking for something to dump the nuts and bolts in. I guess this is just going to have to work. All right, so these are going to just take these little screw and washer. It's going to take 4 of these. This is where the fire pit's going to stand. So if you're using the Ranger, you have it up high like this. And if you're using the Bonfire like I am, you use the upper holes to drop this down. A bit. Ah, so that's what it is. So, there's these notches. If you're going to use the Ranger fire pit, you use the front one. It sits up higher. If you're going to use the Bonfire, it slides to the back one and drops down lower. Like this. So you could only put it here, and this would be for the Ranger. You use these bottom bolts, or you slide it back to this one, and it drops all the way down, and you use it for the Bonfire. Okay, with all my legs mounted, I'm gonna move on to the next step. The next shot is gonna be, oh, yes. All right, so we're gonna put in these legs. These are each held in by one machine screw. Look at that, the feet are ready, installed. All right, and all four legs are installed, and we're still pretty sturdy on my table. All right, next it's going to be time to put out the outer ring shelf. Simple, same screws that we use on everything else. You just have to line it up. Get your first one started. Come over here to the other side. This is what's going to give you, going to make it square and give you its strength. All right, that's awesome. 100% success rate, not one stripped or cross-threaded screw. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these tightened up and we'll move on to the next step, which is gonna be draping the cover around the side. All right, I am almost done putting this part together, but I wanted to show you why I'm indoors. It's around almost 1 o'clock. And you can see it's 95 degrees outside in the shade, 82 in the shop. So I'm just kind of kicking it in here. All right, and this next step, it comes with these skirts that will go around the outside of it. There are these type of flex bars that go in here and here. All right. Let's see. Set that goes on the top. Set that goes in the bottom. These are directional. I'll show you that in just a second. All right, so these have a little cutout right here, and that's what's going to sit inside that section. And they go right into that little harness buckle right there. Same thing on the bottom. All right, something's hanging up. All right, that's what it does. That clips into place. And that'll go all the way around. Okay, one of them has a logo, the other three do not. But I can't do it while it's up on this tabletop. I could do the first part, and I'm gonna have to drop it down to the ground. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting these on there. I'm gonna put these on the surround. I'm gonna drop the surround to the floor. I'm here by myself, so maybe I'll keep the camera rolling just in case I do mess up and drop it. How would that be funny? Anyway, I'll be right back to you. Okay, there's still one more step left, and that is to put the final skirt. I love it how they use so many stickers. Put the final skirt together. And that's pretty simple because after you put the fire pit into place, then you'll put this decorative skirt on there to kind of protect things. So this is just a series of screws and washers to put it together. Nothing simple. I'm gonna just go ahead and bang that out right now. Okay, then it's simple as just putting it all together like you see here, and I'm just going to go ahead and tighten it all up. Weird, I've got one screw and one washer left over, and I just checked these small washers and I haven't made a mistake anywhere. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this all up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now that this is all secured, what's going to happen? Here's something loose. This will sit over the fire pit, and I'll show you exactly how in just a minute. Let's find out what's rattling. All right, I guess I gotta go check these. Ah, I see one that's loose. All right, there it is. So one more to tighten up. All right, next step is going to be lowering the fire pit into this surround. All right, again, they say this is a two-man job, which means, of course, single-handedly in my book. And that's it squarely in the center, like so. The surround ring will sit Okay, there's these notches here and some slots in here. So it's gonna fit around there like so. And your smoke deflector goes there. All right, there is a shelter cover that adds to the whole loveliness. I know that online I've seen there's a cover that fits over the top of this, which I'm going to get next. And then somehow this big surround. All right, surround cover fits great, but see, like I said, this is not supported in the center, so I'm gonna go ahead and go online, Amazon. Remember, you'll find a link to all of these products in the description. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cover that goes on here, and I'm also gonna put that link down. And this is what they call simple sticks. Wow, that's pretty nice. And so each one will thread . And there you go, sticks. Okay, that's it for this one. Remember, you can find all these links down at the bottom. Next, we're gonna go get this set up outside and get a fire going. But again, just still too warm. As you can see, 95 degrees. Okay, for the inside of the cover, there's a support brace that unfolds and just slips into these holes here and velcros in the center. And then you go ahead and flip it up on top of the surround. Let's try that now. All right, that's better. Now with the cover on, you can see we've got a little bit of a peak here, so you won't get rain gathering. It will actually, should roll off nicely. Okay, and here is a look sitting on the patio. All right, I think it looks good. All right, I'm very happy. It looks sturdy, it's strong, it's big. Be a great place to rest your feet. And then you could use it as a tabletop as you need it. All right, and there you go. There's without the cover on it. It's getting ready for some use. But again, almost 100 degrees today. We're not going to be doing any fires tonight. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Come along with me on this adventure. Thanks for watching Filet TV. Ciao.